Strategy number 3 is to include them in a list. So here's a quick way to get your article reshared. Build a list of the top influencers in your niche and explain why they're in the list and include 3 of their best articles. So I actually learned this from Michael Dunlop from incomediary.com, and it's a great tip. So here's an example: 25 solo female travel bloggers to follow in 2015, and it's just a list of the top blogs that you could recommend to your audience. And then once you've written the article, you can email each blogger individually or contact them on social media saying you've mentioned them or you've included them in your list. Again, it's a little boost to their ego, which will go a long way for you, because people love being recognized. Doesn't matter if you're, Bill Gates, or if you're the guy selling chicken on the side of the road. People love being recognized. It's just a survival thing, I think. So it's great little tip. Another method is an advice list. So you email each blog owner with a question, and it has to be the same question for all the emails that you send, and then include all the answers in a single list. And here's what I mean. So here's one from Mark Andre: 25 expert bloggers share their favorite blog monetization strategies. And 26 bloggers is a lot, but all it took them was maybe 5 minutes of their time writing an email, and now you've got a great blog article which will be most likely shared by these bloggers that you've taken advice from. Or you could even just not email them if you don't want to do that. You don't have to email them. You could find advice on their blog. It'll take a bit more time. Find the advice on their blog and just put it in a list, and then you could email them afterwards. Make sure you link it to their website so the people who read the blog article know where the tip is from, and most of them won't mind if you do this. So that's another great way to do it. And then when you share it on Twitter, and this will be your social template, 10 amazing cupcake ideas, and then you tag each individual blogger if they have Twitter, or 7 ways to boost traffic, and then tag each individual blogger. Step number 4 is to engage with them on social media. So top bloggers are always posting on social media. You want to engage yourself in their status and tweets as much as possible. Leave valuable comments, answer their questions, reply to their polls. This simply gets your name out, puts yourself in their awareness. So, they've seen your name a few times. It gets logged into their mind, to their subconscious, and it's a great way of getting yourself noticed. So here's one from Tim Ferriss, a question on his Facebook: who would you most likely see back to back for a podcast? And leave a comment. And I'm sure Alex Cartman and Philip Chi, they'll be noticed by Tim Ferriss. And here's another one from Neil Patel: what would you do today that will make you proud in a year? And all these bloggers are always asking questions, polls. Be engaged with them. So that's why I mentioned earlier, it's important to make a list of their contact, their email, and their social reach. Strategy number 4 is to fix something for them. So here's another great way of getting yourself noticed. A big issue with technology is that things don't always go as planned. Links are broken, email subscription doesn't work, a landing page is messed up on mobile. There's 100 things that can go wrong. And this is a good opportunity to make your mark on a blogger by helping them out. So tools such as brokenlinkcheck.com are great for this. You're probably wondering why they don't check it themselves. They're busy people. They don't have time to do this constantly, and links and stuff are always going wrong, especially as they update their platform, as they change the theme, whatever it is, something is always going wrong. When you notice a glitch or something isn't working, privately email it to them and let them know. They'll appreciate it, or even just contact them on social media. So here's an example I want to give of how powerful this is, how powerful fixing something for someone is and helping them out. So I'm not sure if you've heard of him. His name's Ruslan Kogan, the founder of Kogan Electronics. So when Ruslan Kogan was starting a budget electronics company, he couldn't afford to order the required minimum amount of supplies from a factory in China. They were saying you can't you can't order that much. You need to order more, and he couldn't afford to order more. He had a certain amount that he could afford. So what he did is he took their catalog, which was written in very poor English, and he just updated for them, fixing any grammar and spelling mistakes. He's an English speaker, so this would have been kindergarten work for him. And what happened was, this impressed them so much that they let him order lower than the minimum amount, and then they even gave him a discount. So all he did was, spend an hour fixing their catalog and changing the grammar and the spelling, and it wasn't hard for him at all. And they appreciated it so much they reduced the minimum amount and even gave him a discount. So this is unconditional value giving. It goes a long way in business and in blogging especially. Strategy number 5: interview them. So setting up an interview with an influential blogger is a great way to help them warm up to you, increasing your chances of a guest post and them sharing your material. You're no longer another blogger. To your audience and to their audience, you two are now associated with each other simply through an interview. You guys are now friends. Plus, you never know what opportunities will present themselves for you just through this relationship, and you'll be surprised how many bloggers would love to do an interview. They love getting their name out, and it doesn't take much effort for them. They don't need to prepare anything. They just have to answer some questions, and it doesn't take long for them at all. And it's a great way of getting your name out, getting known, and building a relationship. So let's just quickly go over what questions should you ask. If it's an email interview, you want to have a list of 7 to 10 questions. Nothing less, nothing more. And asking them about their background, about their blog, and any questions that you genuinely want to know. What you want to know is exactly what your audience wants to know as well. So what do you want to find out about them? And you don't want to be too invasive, so don't ask questions like how much money do you make, or where do you hang out after work. Have them business related questions, professional questions, and be genuinely curious. So by taking the time to do these things a bit every day, you'll build up a beneficial relationship with other bloggers. This will get your name out, associate you with other successful blogs, and it gives you massive social proof. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you implement these strategies, especially if you're just starting out. And by doing these things that I've just shown you, it will massively differentiate yourself from the other bloggers who are just starting out, and it will propel you to your blogging success. So thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.